Hey everybody, it's Mona, 63 Soundtech Ultrasound Traveler. Had another crafting morning, and after this I've got to go clean. Ah, the life of a crafter. Just kidding, folks. Anyway, so I got a little inspiration last night. I started these last night and I finished them up this morning because in my challenge giveaway I was sent some goodies, and in particular Sue Ann Thomason sent me a glassine bag, and I knew that I would hoard it in some way because I liked it so much, um, that I decided instead of putting it in my bag of hoards, I have a box that's kind of a Ziploc clear. I don't know how to explain it, but it holds things. It's clear and it's like a bag, but it's square. I don't know how to explain that. Anyway, um, I said, no, I'm going to make it into something that I can display. So, Sue Ann, I hope you don't mind, but I cut it down to a tag. And these tags that I'm showing you were the tag, the base of the tag themselves were all left over from other projects. I'm trying to use scraps, trying to use all my little things that I have and all these slots so I can condense and get it smaller and not buy as much because we have a lot, so, but anyway, so I put it down to tag size. I didn't change anything on it. I just laid the tag underneath it and kind of centered it and got the majority of the napkin that she Mod Podged on there. I did remove this. This was further over on her bag. I removed it and then put it on here, and I just tied it up with a couple of purple ribbons with some baker's twine. I'm trying to use that. I've got a whole container back there. And then this pelican was also gifted to me yesterday, and I knew I was going to use it right away. I love it. It's so cute. So this tag, and the backs are plain or in the condition they were, but this was the shape that was left over from what I used, and I said I'm keeping it just like that. So up here at the top, I've got some gold enamel dots, some pretty pink ribbon that matches this perfectly. I got one of those little bows that we got at Tuesday morning, and it says it's a wonderful day. Then I put, this was a journaling card. I think Julie Kay gave that to me. I put a strip of other paper here and some bead trim. I goldened up the eye of the flamingo, and then I put a big pink enamel dot over here, and then I repeated the process that was up top down here and added a pink flower. I love that. I love it. And then I have had this like forever. Every one of these elements I have had forever. This camera, these hellos I got at Target in Wisconsin. I remember that. These ephemera pieces I have had for at least 4 or 5 years. So I said, enough. Let's use it. I left the string that comes with the hello. These are Aztec tags right here. It's like a hexagon shape. I know that's a lot of glare, but I just want you to see the shape. And it says hello. And then I decided to use the one that says explore because that's what I do when I have my free time. I love going and seeing places and going to places. So I left that like that, and I bundled it up with some seam binding and some brown baker's twine. And this is a dimensional camera. It's flat, but it's still good. Then Sue Ann also stamped this tag, and this is really kind of what inspired me, the bag and her tag, and I thought I'm going to make tags out of the tags. So, yeah, I had a bunch of wonderful things gifted to me, and right off the top of my head, I can't remember who gave me what. I have the worst memory. When I go in to talk to the rads, I have to have the paper in front of me, because they'll go, well, how big was it measured at? And I'm like, and I have to look down at the paper because I have the worst short-term memory. But that happened. A lot of you know and a lot of you don't know. I died giving birth for 12 minutes and 18 seconds, and it affected my short-term memory. Not my long-term. I got great long-term memory, but short-term. But then, like, I'll remember tomorrow who gave me this butterfly, and I think it was Chrysanta. I think she did. But But anyway, I'll remember that tomorrow, but I can't remember it right now. I know it's really weird. But anyway, back to the thing. So basically, she stamped 2 sentiments here, and I did cover up one. And then I made my own tags, went and got some ephemera out of my stash, did some layering behind, did some layering on the side, and just threw some enamel dots over. Instead of putting a ribbon on this one, I put a clothespin, but I did punch a hole because this could always go to the side. You know, it could be layered anywhere. But for right now, I'm just putting it here. I just didn't want to put a ribbon on this one for some reason. I don't know. And I just loved it. And it says she shopped till she dropped. And don't we do that, right? Okay. So then, I won't say green is, I love the color green myself, but I'm looking around my room and I'm like, I really don't do much with green, right? I've been using it in my memory dex cards, but I wanted to make a tag of it. And this one says, I am here to live out loud. And think about it. So many people are shy and withdrawn. They don't have friends, or they just have acquaintances and not real friends. And they're living soft lives. And I want you to know that everyone that crosses your path is an opportunity to be a friend. It's what you give to get back. And so maybe tomorrow when you're walking down the street, you can smile and say hi to someone, even if it's out of your comfort zone. You know, just anything. And live your life out loud. Don't. It's very hard for shy people to do that. I am not. I am an extrovert. I have no issue. When I go to a party, I go to a party. You know what I mean? But sometimes we don't let our voices be heard, even if it's about dinner, or what you want to buy for yourself, or the political state of the world, or whatever it is. You know, a lot of times we don't. And I hope that you can do it at least once a day. Let yourself live out loud. And you can live out loud through your crafting. You can live out loud through your homemaking, through your work, you know, different ways. But for those who are shy, I hope you'll be able to break out of your shell and, you know, show the world that you do have a voice and you can live out loud too. And then I just made some banner pieces. I used yellow and green from this piece to make the color patterns. I tucked in some those are branches, a die branch that I used. I used a couple of those pop-up dots I got from the Dollar Tree. I love those things. And hello, this is longer, but I just cut it off. There's a couple of little paper doilies stuck under there. And I put a calendar on there because every day should be living out loud. So there we go. I got that one. And then these three, I'm going to put them in view. I was going through my stash looking for things to put on other ones, and I came across these tags, and one says beautiful, one says become, and one says laugh. So I hope everybody feels beautiful, even if, you know, I feel like I'm just the girl next door. There's no beauty here. I'm never going to be a spokesmodel. But I don't think, you know, I just think I'm just like everyone else is what I'm trying to say. But sometimes I do feel beautiful, and I hope you will find that in you too. I know I'm beautiful when I craft, because I like what I do, and I feel like it brings things out, so I hope that does it for you too. Just did some banners, used some enamel dots, a nice little die cut flourishes there. Tucked in a scallop piece right there. That was a big square, and I cut the 4 sides off because I wanted to use them like this instead of using this the big square. And this little piece is on a metal filigree, and it's a flower. Now usually I don't use those, but I found that in my stash. I'm probably thinking someone gifted it to me, so whoever did and you recognize it, thank you. And then I tied it off with some burlap black ribbon, and then tied it off with some red baker's twine. Then this is definitely one of my favorites. It's become. You can become anything you want. You just have to set your mind to it. This love, it says loved across the top, but of course I had to cover a lot of it up. This came from Jen Callie. So hey Jen, long time no see. She gave it to me a couple of years ago, and it was attached to a fry box she gave me. And when I was going through things and decluttering, I broke that apart, so I have different parts of that box now to use. And even this paper clip right here was on the fry box, so I used that. I put in a mason jar because I love mason jars. And then I found this little XOXO paper, and I used that. And I got a little tag from the bottom of here. I just made it into another little tag down here. And then again, added some of these pop dots from the Dollar Tree. So I hope you can become what you want. And to me, everybody has hard days. Everybody goes through things. And then some people, I'm jealous of the people that don't have them. There are people out there like that, but I'm not one of those. But I try to laugh every day because to me, if you laugh, it just changes the whole perspective of things. Now, if you're having a bad day, there is a video on YouTube, and it's I think it's Key and Peele. I think that's the two black comedians. They are hilarious, but it's just him, and it's called Substitute Teacher, and he gets everybody's names wrong. And whenever I'm having a bad day, I turn that on and I laugh and I laugh and I laugh. So it is a great video to bring you up. I'm telling you. I think it's called Substitute Teacher, and I'll try to remember to link it in this video because it is hysterical. But anyway, so what I did is, this is the shape of that tag. It was cut that way for some reason. Now you see right breast and mammogram. These were some of the file folders that I had in Iowa that they let me take home. So that's why that says that. Anyway, so laugh. I've got a little writing thing here. I used, this is from a die, fluorite die. I tucked in some pearls up here, used some red ribbon with some red baker's twine. I have the word hello cut out, and then I just stuck a few pieces under here and used some more of those pop dots. And there it is. So, gosh, I was kind of an emotional talker today, wasn't I? Oh my God, I didn't mean to be. I get that way sometimes. So anyway, I want to thank all of you that sent me the little goodies that I used on here. I hope I got everybody right with what they gave me. And I hope you like them. I hope they inspire you to keep going. Keep calm and craft on. Muriel sent me, it's a 10, and I keep Christmas cabochons in there. Yeah, that is what I did today, and I hope you're having a good day. For the people of Alabama, oh my God, they got hit with tornadoes last night. I hope everyone's okay. It's my worst nightmare. Someone wanted to send me to Kansas, and I was like, are you crazy? No, but anyway, yeah, I am praying for y'all. I know it wasn't too far from here. Actually, one was up north, and no, there were two up north and two down south in Alabama. So my prayers are with the people of Alabama, and I hope everyone enjoyed the video, and I appreciate it. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye.